Ever wondered what it takes to cope with the challenges of caring for a disabled child? If you're a parent of a disabled child, resilience is a particularly useful idea worth thinking about, because it's about what it takes to withstand and recover from stressful life challenges. To put it another way, the ability and resources needed to survive and thrive through difficult situations. Whilst having children can be wonderful, there is no getting away from the fact that parenting is not an easy job. If we can learn how to build our own resilience, then the chances are we'll be stronger and more able to help our children to build their resilience too. However, it shouldn't all be down to you. Lots of people think of resilience as an inner strength or characteristic, and it definitely helps to have ingredients like confidence, problem-solving skills, and ability to think positively, social and organisational skills, and adaptability. But this way of thinking doesn't take into account the extra heavy load parents of disabled children carry and what can be causing some of the strain. Sometimes these barriers have to be dealt with and better conditions need to be created so that we can adapt and move through difficult experiences. These conditions need to be created by families, neighbourhoods, schools, the wider community and the government. To improve how well we cope with setbacks and challenges, it is important to make changes within ourselves and within the world around us. Therefore, getting back on our feet and growing resilience needs a two-pronged approach, building our inner or individual skills and talents, as well as steering our way or changing those external or environmental factors that make it hard to thrive. Resilient people tend to be happy and cope better with the hardships life throws at us, so there are 5 key ideas from resilience research worth getting familiar with. First off, there's basics. All the common sense things that we often forget to look after. Having enough money, having a house that works well for our family situation, eating a decent meal, getting enough sleep and exercising are all important for our well-being. Another basic need that many of us forget is finding time to relax and have fun. Remember that this is just as important as anything else. Then there's belonging and not going at it alone. Some researchers even say that making good relationships, having networks of support and feeling part of a community are the most important resilience ingredients we need in our lives. Getting and staying connected with people who we can have a good time with, or who can help us, or who are resilient themselves makes all the difference, and would you believe helping others can be a great way to develop our resilience too. The third key resilience idea is learning. You need to make sure you have an interest or hobby in your life that's separate to looking after your children. People who are curious and want to know more have a better view to the future. They can notice when they do well and they can manage difficult situations better. The fourth resilience tip is about coping. In other words, those skills we need to manage the everyday hiccups. Having good problem-solving skills, being able to ask for help, persevering, knowing how to calm ourselves down and seeing the funny side of things are all effective coping techniques. And finally, there's our core self. This is about knowing who we are, what we think and believe, and being true to ourselves. It's about liking who we are, feeling we have some control or say about things, and building our talents to help us grow our self-esteem and confidence. These 5 key resilience ideas, basics, belonging, learning, coping and core self, are all pretty common sense and straightforward ideas. The thing is that we often forget to give these things the attention they need, so it's useful to remind ourselves of this from time to time. Often when we work on one of these areas, it has a positive knock-on effect with the others, so start wherever feels right and you will feel the benefits. Together, these ideas can help to keep us strong and better able to negotiate the challenges ahead of us. The good news is that they can all be learnt. For further information and support, then please get in touch with Reaching Families. Reaching Families is our West Sussex-based charity for parents of children with SEND. We provide information and training in many key areas, including resilience. Visit our website at www.reachingfamilies.org.uk. You can also find out more about our books, available free to parent carers. They both contain a variety of vital information about caring for a child or young person with SEND. Making Sense of It All is for parent carers of children aged up to 14, and Making Sense of Adult Life is for parent carers of young people aged 14 to